Hello guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a while, hasn't it? Well, my break for like a week or two was mainly because I don't want to burn myself out on making videos for this game or playing this game, so I took a little break. I don't want to play this game too much, even though I said I'd get to Invincible this month. I didn't. I'll try next month, but anyways, we're here fighting a time skip Luffy as Rukia. Now, I enjoy Rukia. At least I enjoy her unreleased Shikai. I don't enjoy playing her Shikai, but as you can see, I am playing her Shikai, and the reason for that is because I don't know if it's intended or not, but Shakaho is extremely bugged. Shakaho just like when you hold it down in combo, it just never works. It never works for me, at least. So you're basically forced to use her Shikai, and I beg the devs to fix her Shakaho, and maybe I'll use this character a little bit more. But anyways, we start off the game with quite an advantage here, and we take off his first stock. Now, I may have yapped quite a bit in the intro and barely talked about the gameplay, but that's because this gameplay is not really interesting at all. It's just like, I'm completely skill diffing this guy right now. And that's basically about it. There's nothing to really explain, but he is a lock-on user, and he does punch me. I tried to see if I could get a free, third dance off on him. It didn't work, and now I'm in a combo. And now I'm very low HP. I tried to get off a free first dance there. He tries to get off a free red rock. Neither of us hit our abilities. And it's kind of just a back and forth, and I do end up hitting him, and he instantly evasives. And I almost ended up selling the game, but I got really lucky there. And I got lucky there again, and I ended up taking off his second stock. Or third stock, whatever you want to call it. Now, he power rushes back in, and I'm just trying to survive here, and I get a very lucky, hit there. I should not have hit him there. I was about to die to Eagle Bazooka, but I ended up dying to just regular M1s because I just tried to raw abilities. Now, I spawned back in, and you might have seen me open the leaderboard. That's because this guy is Prestige 10, level 100, and it's a little bit confusing since this guy is not very good. So I'm just hoping that this guy's on like 300 ping right now, because I'm completely destroying him. I hit him after he tries to raw jet pistol me. I could have comboed him, but I didn't for some reason. And now I hit him with a freezing combination after I hit the first dance, and then I hit a third dance, and he is dead. And I think I'm just gonna pop ult here. I just decided to skip to the part where I pop ult because the gameplay in between wasn't interesting, and he uses Conqueror's Hockey on me when I use ult. I couldn't possibly tell you the idea with that. But anyways, I end up killing him, and GG, that is the end of that game. And now we're going to get into more interesting games. I promise they're going to be more fun to watch. Now, this next game is much more interesting. It's a much more even matchup, I'd say. We're fighting another Prestige 10 player, but this time, he's actually kind of good. So he's on Guts, I'm on Jotaro, and I always lose a bit of HP at the start to Guts users because I forget that their entire playstyle is just holding M1s and abusing their dashes. Now, can I really blame them? Not really. They have slow M1s, their whole moveset isn't really that great compared to newer characters. But the thing is, Guts users are just so annoying to fight. And it's not even because Guts is, like, necessarily a great character either. It's because Guts just has an entirely different playstyle from any other character in the game that it makes him so, like, hard to play against because you don't normally fight players like this. It's like a 1 in 100 chance that you actually fight a Guts user. Probably more than that. This is probably the first Guts I've fought in, like, 2 months. So, yeah, little rant about Guts aside. That's mainly why I don't like Guts, because he just has kind of an entirely different playstyle that people who play him crutch on. Because normally, if you ban Guts, if you like run a rematch and you ban Guts, when you're fighting a Guts user, they're gonna get 4-0'd. I've done that so many times. I've fought like at least 8 Guts users who abuse their dash M1s, and then I ban their character, and because they have to play a normal character, they just lose. So they basically just rely on you not knowing how to fight their playstyle. And if you do know how to fight their playstyle, they're gonna lose basically 100% of the time. Now, I don't know how to fight their playstyle. I'm trying my best here, as you can see with this gameplay. I'm actually doing not that bad. I don't have any abilities to chain off of that or smash with. That arm cannon has crazy range. That just has crazy range. I do not think that should have block broke me. And yeah, he just keeps using block breakers on me. Anyways, rants about guts. Now, finally aside, let's actually talk about the gameplay. I finally get a hit on him and kill him. He's back, and he's back to also swinging his sword. I miss my star finger on him, and he block breaks me, and he hits his 1 million damage combo on me. But it's alright, because I'm using Jotaro, which he has... I don't know, actually. I don't know why I said it's alright because I'm using Jotaro. This is actually a pretty standard character. I miss my star finger again, and I mess up. He messes up as well, then he hits me with that guard breaker. When I was playing, and he kept spamming that guard breaker, I was getting so mad, dude. And he just hit me mid-air. Anyway, I am now on my last stock, and he decides to use his M1 dash and ends up getting punished for it, so that's pretty nice. I've not been able to hit this guy with a raw Stanley ball game, and he hits me with that guard breakers, and I just let go of block so I didn't get a guard broken, and he hits an M1 chain on me. And so there goes all my HP, but at least I have my ult and I have my evasive. And I hit him with a guard breaker again, and he evasives and uses mode, of course. Now the thing about Guts' mode is that it's really not fun to play against. It's a really spammy mode, and it's not fun to play against. And I'm just running from it, as you can see here. I really don't feel like... I don't know what I was going to say there. But, I used my mode. I hit him. Like, that was very lucky that I hit him. And I didn't want to have to use my Aura Barrage, but I do. So I can draw out his evasive. And he hits me with that ability, which I forget is an ability. And I somehow don't punish him there. And here goes all my HP. He hits me with one ability. And, oh my gosh, I actually hit him with the block breaker. And it actually looks like I'm going to kill him here. Anyways, yeah. He should be dead here. But I forgot that this character has a passive which makes him immortal. I don't know why. I personally haven't read, what's it called? Berserk? I don't know what it's called. I personally haven't read it or watched it. But he just has an immortality passive in his ult. And I'm pretty sure I actually would have won if it wasn't for that immortality passive. I end up losing. GG. I wish I could rematch this guy, but I didn't. So, we'll see you guys in the next game. We are back, and I am Josuke fighting Luffy Gear 5. Now, you might be asking, well, if you wanted to rematch that Guts, then why didn't you press the rematch button? Number one, because I didn't want to rematch him then. I thought he was annoying. I want to rematch him now. And number two, I don't rematch people in this game because it gives you less rank per rematch. And I don't really like that. I know that's to prevent farming and stuff, but I don't like that, and so I don't take rematches because of that. So that's the reason why I don't take rematches in this game. And I want to rematch that Guts now without him on Guts, but I'm not going to get that clearly. Anyways, this Luffy starts out with hitting me with a pretty good combo. Actually, not a pretty good combo. He does 32 damage. I'm pretty sure he could do a lot more than that. And I start off by hitting him with a knuckle sandwich. After his combo, I use my wall, use gut strike, put him against the wall, the whole deal. Hit him with the door barrage against the wall. And then I try to bait his evasive early, but it doesn't work. So I just hit him with a bearing shot, and then he evasives. We'll see what he does here. That should not have hit me in any world or universe or any alternate plane or dimension. And he hits me with his Eagle Bazooka, which is fairs, I guess. And we are back, and I power rush him and end up hitting him, and so I hit him with the Dora Barrage, and then finish him off with the bearing shot. Now, I fought this guy before this, while I was on Renji, but he disconnected while I was, or I don't even know if he was disconnected. He froze for a solid 30 seconds, and I ended up winning the game because of that. So I don't know if he was, like, I'm not gonna assume that he was lag switching, but he was incapable of fighting me. So now I'm getting my rematch here, and it's kind of a more fair fight. When I was fighting him on Renji, he was not doing very well because Renji's a really good character. And I hit him with a gut strike as soon as I get off the wall. He immediately evasives, of course. Now, one thing that this guy likes to do is raw abilities. That's a pretty known habit for Luffy users. I hit him against the wall with the Shattering Diamond, do some extra M1 damage on him, and I actually get to finish him off. I hit him with the bearing shot, and he is dead. I'd like to just say, if you guys didn't know this, is that I can't spam these videos because I have a certain level of quality that I want these games I play on Shonen Unleashed to be. So that's why I didn't include the Renji gameplay in this video. And that's why it also takes, like, up to 3 days or even weeks to upload on this channel. I really apologize for that. I just have a certain level of quality I want the videos to be. Anyways, after that, I moan. And now it's going into Mashing Central. He just uses Red Rock randomly. I use Shining Collapse and then hit him with the Diamond Drive. And now he's on his last stock, which is not really good, because if you're on your last stock with Gear 5, you're pretty much doomed. Because at the end of Gear 5 mode, you're just gonna die. Like, you're just gonna die. I hit him with the Block Break tech. I don't know what that is. Does that tech actually have a name? Let me know if that Block Breaking tech actually has a name, and I'll start referring to it as that. He hits a Red Rock on me raw, and I let him hit a Guard Break on me because I'm an idiot. I'm a little idiot. I fell for that, and he just starts button mashing. I can't really blame him necessarily, but you know, you can't blame me either for hating a button masher. Anyways, he fails to kill me here, and I hit him with my ultimate. And the main reason why I hate spammers is that because you rarely get punished for spamming in this game, Luffy just happens to be one of the characters that you get punished the most for spamming. I'm just not good at countering spamming. The game just lasts so much longer because you can't fight them like a normal person because they're just running and mashing their abilities, and it's just not fun. And now because of that, I have to sit here and voice over more mumbo jumbo that I think of off the top of my head. First take without any sort of script. And believe it or not, that's actually pretty hard. Anyways, because he just decides to keep spamming, I grab him out of the air with a Dora Barrage, and he decided to be a little bit greedy, if you couldn't tell, you know, because he just wanted to hit one extra combo on me. And so I box up in the corner here, and just drain his mode, because his mode, he already lost 100 of his mode because he decided to be greedy and use his Death Awakening instead. He would have won this game, by the way. Like, he actually would have won this game if he didn't decide to be greedy and use his Death Awakening. He grabs me off the wall with Muscle Snatch. Why does that grab off the wall, by the way? Please nerf that ability, devs. He goes Gigant, and he block breaks me. Now, I don't really know what I'm doing here in this gameplay. I'm basically already dead. I don't know why evasive there when he has no more moves to use. I grab him with Gut Strike, and I actually have him in a combo now, but he gets a little bit lucky, and now I can't continue my combo because he landed a little high up. He landed higher up than he was supposed to. Uses Dawn Whip. Nerf that ability, by the way. You can't dodge it. I was blocking it, and I double jumped. Still can't dodge it. Nerf that ability, devs. Nerf Gear 5. Nerf everything in the game, actually, because I don't like this game. He goes Gigant. I hit him with a Gut Strike, and he hits me from 9,000 light years away. With his Gigant M1s, he hits me with a Kaminari. Hits me with another Dawn Whip, and now I'm on 47 HP. He hits me with a Muscle Snatch, and then he runs out of mode. Oh, ain't that sweet? Oh, he ran out of mode, and now he's back to button mashing. I grab him with the Gut Strike, and that is the end of the game. So, if you were to take away anything from this, don't spam, guys. Spamming isn't good. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.